everyone, and welcome back to the Through History Challenge. This is episode 5. The year is 7,996, and it's the morning of day 1. And we'll just get right into it because I have something planned for this year, as it's the 5th year. Right now, I have Lurian getting a snack before he goes back home. Yeah. He's been out hunting for plasma fruit with his time, and fishing a little too. But now he's gonna go home before the sun rises. Meanwhile, Solili is still sleeping, but she's close to waking up, it seems. Okay, so Lurian, what is that? When did you use that? Is that for him to make me think about you? Oh, well, never mind. Never mind my plan. Solili's having her baby.
Oh, skiche glarm.
And she's doing it when she's hungry. Oh, Lurian. Is that really helping anything? Okay. Come on. No! Oh, no, you don't. You are not running to the hospital. You are not running to the hospital. That will take way too long. Come on. This is a really long labor. There we go. A boy! Oh gosh. Please live. A loner and clumsy? He's basically like a clone of Lurian, just without brooding. Well, I mean, he could end up looking like her, so not a clone exactly, but alright. Before I name him, we'll see if he lives, and we need to see if Solili lives. So the only number that Solili needs to avoid is 1. Now that she's had a baby, even though the baby didn't survive, she only needs to avoid a 1. So, at least there's that. As for the baby boy needs to avoid 1, 5, 7, 10, 12, 15, 17, or 20. That's a good roll, isn't it? Oh my gosh, the baby lived! The baby lived! Okay, so the name I chose is Inky, and I chose that one because I know that Inky is actually the name of a Sumerian god. I think that's the Sumerian god, or one of them. He's a twin with the god Enlil, and I think they're like I'm not too sure about Sumerian mythology. I just kind of know some of the gods' names, and that's one of them. But I like the name Inky, and I can pronounce it. And thankfully, this baby lived. Didn't you already go to the table? Oh. And the baby's blue. It's basically a clone.
Oh, ow.
Yes, I just named him. Wait! Where did his blue skin go? Oh, I don't think so. He's blue. Everyone saw that. He was blue, and then suddenly he wasn't. I'm putting the blue back. That's totally unfair. Plus, I want to take his hood off anyway and change his blanket. Okay, so I added his blue back. I don't know why the game took that away. It doesn't look like he's a vampire, but I'm totally fine with that. It also seems like he's gonna have Solili's dark hair, which I'm also fine with. It's way too early to tell if he'll have like any other traits from Lurian, but I'm not letting the game take the blue away when it taunted me with the blue. Yeah, I knew he was gonna be hungry because she's hungry. So let's just go ahead and take care of this baby. And then when you're done with that, you can eat. Is that gonna wake him up? Yeah. See? I knew it. I knew it was gonna wake him up. Welcome to fatherhood, Lurian.
Mimi, Mojigodo.
Oh! Ah!
Aren't you so glad you got what you wanted? A little boy who's gonna wake you up at all hours of the night. Or I guess it'd be the day for you. Okay, now he's sleeping. She's going to eat. Now we can talk about what I wanted to. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that baby lived. Okay, so you might be wondering, what in the world is this wheel about and what do all these things mean? My thought was that in the interest of spicing up the Neolithic period, since I don't have any events to follow, especially since I didn't decide where they're living exactly, I came up with a few surprises. And my plan for these, some good, some not so great, is that every 5 years I'll spin to see which one of these that it lands on. And I have a meaning for all of these, so I won't go into detail. And whichever it lands on, that's what happens at that 5th year. I'll remove it from the list in the interest of not repeating one of these events. And there is a spot for nothing, and that one I'm not going to remove, so if it just keeps getting nothing, then I guess we got lucky. Or I guess average. We had average luck, because some of these can be good, some of them can't. Some of them will be useless to us right now because we only have 2 sims. And there's one that if it lands on this one right here, I'm just going to respin because we only have 2 sims and one of them is never going to die and we need the other one. So let's just spin, see what it lands on. Disease. So as the name would suggest, disease is a disease. The disease has struck the village and I'm going to roll to see who caught it, and we'll go from there about the disease. My thought was I didn't think we'd get one that was so involved. My thought was that I would go through everyone in the village, but I think first I'll set up a roll to see what disease it is. I went ahead and looked up what were the common diseases during the Neolithic period. Some of them can be pretty nasty. And will people die from it? I hope not. And I know there are statistics on, how easy it is to catch disease and how easy it is to die from the disease. But this early on, I'm actually afraid that'll wipe out the whole village, which I mean is pretty realistic, but that's our village and we need it. And I'm seriously worried about losing this baby now that we have him. Alright, so here's our wheel of diseases. Let's just spin. I think I like this wheel better. Not measles! Not measles. Okay, what is the odd? What are the odds of that? I mean, we have like a measles outbreak going on in the US right now. And it's infected my Sims, it seems. Okay. Measles it is. Alright, so the issue with measles is if you're unvaccinated, it's highly contagious and children are very susceptible to it. Without treatment, it can be quite deadly. Humbaba moved with his entire family. Wouldn't it be... Oh, he's got an imaginary friend. Wouldn't it have been easier for your son to just leave with his wife and child? But whatever. So, I just did a quick Google search to see if I could find a number about the statistical likelihood of just randomly catching measles, and I didn't really find anything. The issue with information about measles on the internet right now is, since there is a current measles outbreak, a lot of the stuff is about that. Alright, so we'll just start with our family, and what we're gonna roll, I decided we'll roll a d4. If it lands on 4, then someone in the household caught measles. And then we'll have to address that. I am so hopeful that my family does not catch the measles because my baby just lived, and children are mostly are the most susceptible. So, oh, thankfully it was a 3. We're fine. We're fine. And I think rolling it family by family, especially for our family, is realistic. We don't live in the village. They're all in close contact with each other. Whereas we're kind of separate. I mean, Lurian runs into the village to drink people's blood, but we escaped. Now, had I found statistical information, I probably wouldn't have used a D4, but I did. So, we'll do the Sunray clan family next, and then, oh gosh, run through it. Okay, the Sunrays are fine. I don't think I showed that roll. Well, it was a 1. The Sunrays are fine. How about the mountains? Okay. The mountains are not. That's unfortunate. Oh my gosh. So you actually have a 9 out of 10 chance of contracting measles if you come into contact with someone who has measles. We'll do it, since we're doing it family by family, I'll just have to, well, let's do the next family, and then we'll address the mountain issue. The Crumblestones moved, I think, but the Mystic Clan, which we haven't actually met the Mystic Clan, but she's the medicine woman, and she has twin children. So let's hope she doesn't, her family doesn't contract it. All right, let's see. Okay, her family's fine. Now, where are the Crumblestones? I need to know where they are, just in case. Maybe none of them are home. Okay, here's Ibiadad. Let's see about the Crumblestones. Okay, the Crumblestones are fine. So the only ones who contracted measles are the mountains. So, from what I'm reading, the disease mainly affects children from 5 to 6 months of age, with a mortality peak in the first 3 years of life. The statistic I was seeing has probably been, I can't find a statistic that is specifically about the Neolithic era, and I suspect the number to have been a little adjusted with better ways to address it as time went on, because the number I was seeing actually isn't that bad. It was a 0.1% chance of dying from measles, and a lot of the information that I'm finding is specifically about the US even before the vaccine, and that's not what I want. Since the only number I have is, it's about 1 to 3 deaths per 1,000 cases, I think we're just going to use that number. What we'll do is, okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Since the statistical odds of death are so slim and I'm not sure how to handle it, I'm just going to roll a d20, and if they roll a 1, they've died from the measles. And I'm going to justify that by saying that since I can't find any information about the measles in the Neolithic period, then measles was just more deadly back then. I don't know. But we'll start with, let's see if I can see her so we could get her on the screen. All right, can't get her on the screen because now she's inside her house. So where did she go? Here she is. And she's with her sister. All right, good. So I don't think they have a child who is under the age of 5 anymore because Antum did just... No, didn't they have a new baby? We'll have to find where the others went, but here's their 2 older daughters. I'm pretty sure they had a new baby, so these 2 are the older ones. Shatu is the oldest. Antum is the second oldest. So for Shatu, we'll go ahead and roll. So she just needs to avoid a 1. She avoided a 1. And for Antum is also fine. Okay. All right. And here is Hegel Mountain's youngest son, E. Nasir. We haven't really met him yet, but once more, all he needs to avoid is a 1. And he's fine. I actually have hope that they'll all be fine because the statistical likelihood of death is so low. So for Aninit, let's see how she fares. Okay, Aninit's fine too. All right, so here is Aninit's husband Durrell and their child Sabit, who has not been redressed. So let's do Sabit first. So for Sabit, she gets a 3. And for Durrell, okay, so Durrell lives too. And now there's just 1 more mountain. Then for the matriarch of the mountain family, Hegel. Oh, she cut it so close. So Hegel lives, but just barely. So they caught the measles, but they lived from it. So the thing about measles is that once you catch it, you're immune from life. You're immune for life. So I was going to remove the disease option off of my spinning wheel, but seeing as how no one died from this time, I think I am going to keep it. I think I'm just going to, I don't know, maybe I'll keep all of them, and even if we have repetitions, then that's fine. Oh my gosh, once again, this is my issue with the cook pot. She's cooking and she's not even hungry. Well, you can eat it, but you're just gonna stuff yourself? Go ahead and wash that. The baby is getting hungry, so before he wakes up, Florian, come and feed him, and then we'll just love on him until he, needs to be changed. I was going to remove the ones that we've already used from the spinning wheel, so that way we get variety, but I think we'll see the next time it happens when we're at year 10. Oh, Humbaba is now dating Ninshibur. She's the medicine woman. Oh, and Lurian's awake, and he's thirsty. Okay, well, never mind, because your husband is really thirsty and stinky, but he can't do anything about that yet. There we go. This time, ask for permission.
Oh.
Never. Nashtuni.
Because I didn't even think about that, but I don't think he'd just be chomping on her without permission. Gosh, she's stinky. Why didn't you do it?
Oh. Ooh. Oh.
And now he can't? Wait. Where did the option go? Wait, no, he did. There was just no animation. That was weird. Let's go ahead and keep 2. Sell the rest. Yeah, this cutting down wood thing really does help. You want to increase your painting skill? Okay. You move out of the way because I want to fulfill these wants. Before you go to sleep, Inky, your father would like to snuggle you. And he should anyway. This is your son. Your firstborn son, who thankfully lived for now. We can hope he makes it all the way through.
Oh, Usama Faguzo.
Because if so, this is Gen 2. It's almost sundown, Lurian, then you could go take a sponge bath too. So you're gonna have to wait till she comes back because you can't leave the baby alone. Of course you're brooding. That's what you do, Lurian. I wonder if your son is gonna be brooding. I actually have a system already thought through about how I'm going to handle traits rather than just randomizing them all, especially since I have some issues with aging, but I'll address them as it comes up. Oh, I must have missed the bill man. The bills man brought us more bills. Oh my gosh, Hegel. Oh my. He's not interested. Warm up. Okay, that'll help. Are you done with your sponge bath? So, Inky does have an imaginary friend doll. I think I'll let him keep it for now, and depending on how much he uses it, plays with it as a toddler, I'll determine if I let him keep it or not. I would prefer it. I don't know. It could bring variety into our village to bring the imaginary friend doll to life. But to do that, there are things that would need to be done. No, don't contemplate the meaning of meaning. You're going to work on your vampire skill. So I took out that other mod that was allowing him to teleport even without building up the skill for it. You're gonna come harass the merchant again. Greet her first. So now he can't teleport. He's not at a high enough level. I think it needs to be level 5, and I think he's on level 3. It's either 3 or 4. Oh, and I did realize he can do this dark meditation thing, and I wonder if he could do that from level 0, and that might have been how you were supposed to build it up, but I would have to check. I would have to check to see if that's, oh my gosh, that was so loud. I'd have to check and see if that's how you build it up, and since his only child right now is not a vampire, I won't get to see that, and I'm not going to reset his vampire skill because he's built it up since I saw that. You didn't greet her. Greet her before you start harassing her. And let's see where you graduated. That horse, the equestrian center rabbit hole is just really loud. Favorites. Why do you want to skate on a pond? Retire. You're a merchant. Relationships. Let's compel her to give us money. I plan to expand their house sometime soon. I'm not sure if that'll be in this episode or not. Finally, Ninlil and Enasir are getting together. Finally. I had put 2 teen boys in there. Oh my gosh. She's loaded. I don't want to give myself too much money, so we'll give me 10 simoleons. How about workout? Wait. Oh, they're a script error. Alright, I'll have to remember that in the future. And it took all of his energy. I don't like that. I can't remember where his energy was, but I'm going to cheat it here And I'm gonna cheat his thirst back down. No. You're not going to bed. You're gonna come here. Oh no, the baby. And she's still sleeping. Let's just make her... Oh, I'm the only option? Okay, well, it's apparently flirty. And then while he's doing that, we're gonna come back over here. Oh, it threw another script error. Alright, so the mod's not perfect. Okay, rather than doing that, you just continue your painting, and I think we'll just... Oh, actually, rather than waking her up, kind of snuggle your baby. Are you hungry? He is hungry, so she'll need to feed him.
Chima.
But I'm just gonna take care of the baby, set him to painting, and he's just gonna stay home now that his mood got all messed up from that script error. And we'll pick this back up in the morning. All right, we're back on the morning of day 2. And Lurian has just taken the baby outside because he's about to start crying. And I didn't want him to wake up. No, Lurian, stop. I know you're tired. I don't want the baby to wake up his mother. She needs sleep too, and you're only tired because of that script error. I could... Yeah, you're clumsy. Don't drop the baby. I could cheat his need a little, but I don't think it's necessary. No, you're not going to do that. You're going to keep walking around out here until that baby's knee drops. Actually, why am I just making you walk around when I can make you love on your son? There he goes. And he won't even start crying, but I know the Sims babies just cry randomly sometimes. Especially the toddlers. You'll have them in a perfect mood, and then they just cry. So that's why I think we'll need to expand this a little and, like, separate off. I don't think that's how a Neolithic house would look, with a separate room for a baby. I think they would keep the baby with them. But in The Sims, it's incredibly annoying when the baby cries and they both wake up, or the one parent sleeping wakes up because Lurian can't get there fast enough. Also, I have finally realized why my medieval replacements for the paintings just don't work when Lurian paints them. It's because he's grumpy, and it puts a blue filter over it, and I don't think the medieval replacements include the grumpy blue filter. Now, I don't know if that goes for all the other filters. Like, he is a genius, so if he paints something pixelated, will it be a pixelated version of the medieval? I doubt it. I imagine it would just be a normal pixelated Sims 3 painting. But now I know why. Why did I have you start another painting? I wanted to see what that dark meditation was before I send him to sleep when the sun comes up, which is about to start rising. But Lurian, I want to see what that dark meditation is. Yeah, I bet you that was there from the beginning. So now I can have him work on his skill without harassing someone. And I still need to fix his relationship with Kuaya and Ibisen. Since I didn't intend to. Wait, that was it? That's all you meditated? Wait. Did it bring up your... No, it didn't. And now you can't do it. Is it because you're too tired? Or is it because it's technically sun up? Okay, you can go to sleep now. And she's almost there, so we'll just skip ahead. Alright, so Lily wants to have another child, it seems. I'm not opposed. The more babies, the better, because with babies... I know you're hungry, but your baby is hungry too, so... With more babies, there's more chance that the babies... that more babies will end up living. And I am really, really hopeful that Inky the Inky grows all the way up to a...
Nabashuna.
I hope he lasts, like, until he's an elder. I hope he never dies. Go eat that bread. Or maybe you should actually eat whatever's left over in the cook pot. I'm not sure how long the bread will keep in the fridge, now that I think about it. It's probably stale and hard, and if you bite it, your teeth will break. Oh yeah, that's her outerwear. Well, it was. That's sort of her outerwear. Actually, that is... I didn't give you that outerwear. I gave Ninjabar that outerwear. Is this another instance where you just invented your own outerwear? People wearing that behind my back all the time. Oh, wrong one. No, you just overwrote the one that I gave you. And I could tell that's not what I gave you because the gloves are white. I did not give you white gloves. Even if I put that outfit on you, and I'm pretty sure I didn't, those white gloves are not appropriate. But fine, I can put up with it for now because I don't want to go back into cast. I had some age-up issues with a couple of toddlers in the village, and I realized that they should have become children, and they hadn't. And one of those was one of the mounted children. But another was one of the mystic children. The sister had aged up, oddly enough, but not the brother, which I would have expected it to be the reverse. But are you gonna go to sleep, Inky? You're, like, super tired. But I had to go into cast and deal with all of that, redressing them. And there are still a lot of children running around the village dressed in weird things. And some of the adults have outfits that are strange. But as I've mentioned before, the Sims 3 cast takes forever to load. And it's not just entering cast, it's also loading between outfits. It would be one thing if you could apply your everyday outfit to the rest of the categories. You know what? Come here, stray dog. You're going home again? You only come here to go home. I was thinking, oh, we could befriend that dog, and then maybe if a burglar comes, the dog can chase it off again. Or not again, but chase it off this time. But that didn't happen. The dog left. Even though dogs irritate me. And my biggest grievance with the dogs, it comes from a playthrough I was doing on my own. And it was kind of similar in regards to, like, tribal aesthetics. But how many minutes? 24 minutes? But it wasn't this. And in there, my sim, he had a dog. And every time he would get close to waking up and get this moodlet, the dog would come in there and then wake him up. And it was every single time. So he was never able to get this well-rested moodlet since the dog would wake him up right before he would get it. It was so frustrating. I was thinking of sending Lily. Are you going to sleep? Oh my gosh, no, and your needs are dropping again. Same issue. After you milk the cow, come grab your baby before he wakes up. Oh wait, no, come outside before he... Quickly, just in case he starts crying. Oh, and he started to cry. No point. No point. There's no point. Lurian's gonna get up. Or... I thought he was going to. He slept right through that. Well, it's fine with me. I'm going to send Lily to... Oh, wait. No, it's out here. To go hunt for some meat to add variety rather than just the fish. Since the baby is sleeping and... Well, the hunger is dropping pretty rapidly. Ugh. And she's the only one who can feed him. And now his hunger is We'll just have her hunt one thing. Sorry, Silily. This poor woman is like constantly stuck at home. Lorian's running all over the place, and even before the baby, I just had Silily. Oh no, you're going across the river? Was there nothing on this side of the river? Unfortunately, she lost the prey. Lurian is awake, and he is ravenous. And he needs to use the bathroom, but it's like super daytime out there. Okay, well you probably won't catch on fire right away. Let's wait until you can fix your thirst. Find some seeds, but you can't plant anything. You only have one gardening. Okay, go here. Ooh, no you don't. That doesn't exist. Okay. Before anyone runs off and does something I don't want you to do. Since that didn't seem to have an animation for some reason.
Souffle. Charms en put.
Who's disgusting food? Oh, it's the cooking pot. And now it did the regular Sims animation. I don't know. The mod isn't perfect. Alright, now you need to not eat it, clean it. And let's see if you can quickly do your business without burning and then just throwing yourself into the out of sorts. Wait, you're not burning at all. Will you not burn in this? Well, I didn't realize that was an aspect of the mod. The sun is just not shining because it's a snowstorm right now. Now that's quite nice. Okay, in that instant, with that, I mean, she wants another child, and you want to woohoo, so go try for a baby. I didn't, like, if they didn't have the wants, I wouldn't have them. Do that with me directing it. I would leave them to autonomously decide that. For now, because they just had a baby. Oh, wow. One of our wood hadn't sold until now. And it sold for 81. Alright, well, selling from the inventory still seems superior. Let's give you ones. You're not actually using them. Because the fireplace isn't inside, and you don't have to light the fire pit anymore. Try your dark meditation again. Is that all you do? You just... It doesn't work when, like, it doesn't make martial arts go up. So, what's the cooldown on that? You want to play with your son? Okay, I'll let you do that. I don't know. This mod has a lot of good things about it. Things that I like. Things that I like in the sense of it makes you keep your vampires indoors, but I don't like in the sense that your vampire can catch on fire and die. But it also has a lot of issues. The script errors. Yeah, but this vampire mod has a lot of problems and things that just don't really make sense. Like the dark meditation. He only meditated for like, what, 5 minutes? In game time? Which means it was like a few seconds. And there was all those script errors and the fact it wasn't very clear on how you even start the vampire skin. Again? Who's the one instigating? You're instigating, I bet. Since you're the one who says try for baby. It's her every time when it's autonomous. Every time. And sorry, Lurian. I want you to be able to teleport. Okay, he's at the artistic hut. Okay, he went home, so go visit his house. There he is. Ibby said, We're going to fix our relationship. Don't look in window. Visit. Don't go to bed. Let us in. Let us in. I saw you. I saw you run past. There's not even a door. Just hunt. Yeah, can you like walk in there and... Oh my gosh, she did. Good job, Lurian. You just barged on in. Compel him to be our friend. Let me check and make sure I know exactly where all his needs are in case this throws another script error. Wait, come back, Ibisen! Ibisen, come back! Maybe we chased him off by hunting. Did it work? Did it work?
Well, wetty well.
It worked! We fixed it! Oh, he's gonna admire us. Yes, we are great because we just manipulated your mind. And now he's hugging us? Okay, this might get a little weird. Oh, we haven't manipulated you. We hardly even know you, Delandra.
Anjibab.
Here, friendly, introduce yourself. Who? Caitlin, leave us alone. No, I don't even know you. Alright, Delandra. Oh, hunted target. Drink. I'm not gonna pass that up. Let's compel her to be friendly with her son because they're only, or maybe her brother-in-law, I mean. Yeah, they're brothers-in-law. Hagel is the matriarch. Delandra is just the wife of Hagel's oldest son. Oh, yeah. Ibiadad is her husband. Maybe that won't be flirty. No, it was flirty or something. Let me see. No, it wasn't. Yes. Let's make Ibiadad's wife think nothing more than just about us. Oh my gosh, he's compatible with her? Oh no, our baby! Our baby! Our baby! No! Sorry, Inky, I got distracted being a vampire. Wakey, wakey! Sorry, Solili. It's like 1 in the morning. So since it's so late, I think we're gonna pause the episode here and pick this back up when it gets to the morning.